Hey, welcome back. You've toured Reverie in Silverleaf with me, and today we're taking a look at the Reverie in Trailmark. One thing that sets this place apart is 8+ miles of nature trails that weave through this beautiful community. In this video, we'll take a look at the 4 models. I'll also tell you where you need to be building in this community, and we're gonna take a look at a deal that's hard to beat. Almost $100,000 off the Lavington home right behind me. We'll finish with that. Let's go ahead and start with the models. Here we are on model row, y'all. We're gonna take a look at 4, starting with the smallest, the Cumberland. Now this is 1,582 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, and a flex. And you tell me if they could make this layout any better. I think it's really a perfect use of the space, starting off with a nice front patio here. And look, when you do buy this model someday, okay, not a bad little trip over to the amenity center. Just hop this fence and boom, you're over there having fun, jumping in the pool, having a good time, and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and get in here and check it out. Obviously, this section is gorgeous. There's not trees like that throughout the entire section, but there's a lot of trees, especially up front. So coming in here, I like that they bumped this out so you got a little area to put some furniture. It doesn't make it feel too claustrophobic as you walk in here, and you've got the natural light coming in. Now, traditional coat closet off the front. Oh, love that. Some people out there are gonna really appreciate that. Okay, we've got our 2-car garage out here. Let's just see the dimensions on that. And you've got the AC here behind a door in the garage, okay? So a little bit more insulation, not quite out in the hot garage, but you do have a door there. Check out this awesome laundry room right off the front of the house. All the noise is far away from your bedrooms, and you do have a window in there, so pretty cool, like that. And we're coming on in here to this living space, okay? This is a stacked living space, being that it's casual dining and great room, and you've got the kitchen facing the side of the home. I'll give you a little better view there, okay? So go ahead and take a look at that kitchen. All right, now again, we're not trying to focus too much on the finishes, but just talk about the layout in here, because obviously the model home is full of upgrades compared to what you might find in a spec home. But again, we're talking about the great use of space in this, just over 1,500 square feet, but they've managed to get all the space where you need it. So you've got a nice corner cabinet pantry here. All right, take a look at this. And here's your island. You've got light coming in the side of the house, which is really nice. Now, one of the small things I really like here is how they've got the flex space right opposite of the dining, because you know how sometimes this can feel really narrow as it goes through? Well, this just makes it feel a little bit more open in this section of the house. I really like that. You've got great flexibility there with that space as well. We'll come back and take a look at the master. It's back off to the corner in just a second, okay? Now, why am I showing you this would be your guest bathroom and the bathroom that serves this bedroom back here, your guest bedroom. Why am I showing you the models? It's not necessarily because they're beautiful. They are, no walking on this one, but it's because they're just finishing out phase 2 of this neighborhood, and they've decided to go ahead and spec out the rest of the homes that were available, the rest of the lots. So you cannot build in phase 2. They'll be speccing those out, and there wasn't much inventory to show you guys. I'd rather show you guys homes that are for sale. Obviously, there is the Lavington that I've highlighted in the thumbnail and in the intro. You'll see that at the end of the video. Nice tray here, but there wasn't too much inventory to look at. So I am gonna highlight where you can build in this neighborhood, but that's why we're looking at the models, okay? We're looking at the models because that was really the best option to show you here. Nice pavered patio, covered, and again, look how beautiful it is out here. A good portion of the neighborhood does look like that, okay? If that's important to you. Very green, and as I mentioned, a lot of walking trails. All right, let's take a look at this master bedroom. Again, on a 1,500 square foot house, nice size in here. Let me show you a different angle. Obviously you have the dimensions, but just to kind of check it out. The tray really opens it up. A lot of room between the bed and the wall for furniture, or you could put a couple seats back there, TV on the wall, etc., etc. Let's check out the bathroom. Again, nice to have a window in the WC. That's really cool. You've got your nice sized shower. Plenty of space on the counter there in your bathroom. And we've got a automatic light on this one. Let's see the size here. Okay, so yeah, what do you think? I mean, just over 1,500 square feet. I think they really nailed it. And let me show you how much this plan costs, what lots are going for. Okay, this is the Cumberland, right? We've started on the 43 foot lots, okay? 2.2 with a flex, 1,581 square feet. Obviously it's 1 story, 2 car. This plan before structural options, design options and lot premiums, $294. The lots range from 10 to 65K. Now, it doesn't help much to know how much the lots are and not know where you can buy the lots and where you can build these beautiful homes. So before we go take a look at the next model up, the Edison, which by the way has such a cool little sunroom, or as we Floridians call a Florida room. Before we go look at that, let's go ahead and do a neighborhood overview so you'll get an idea of what lots are available and where to buy. First thing, we're gonna take a look at this site map, talk about the phases of the neighborhood, what lots and homes are available. And then we're gonna look at Google and talk about how Reverie fits into Trailmark and a little bit more about the amenities, okay? So this active adult community is developed in 3 phases. The first phase is up north here. It's all been developed and all been sold out. You can see that is actually where the models are, right up here across from the amenity center. And I'll show you some drone footage of those a little bit later. Really, really beautiful. You have the beer garden and dog park over here. So this is the front of the neighborhood and the entrance is right here, gated community. Okay, then you've got phase 2, which you can see in red. Most of phase 2 has all been sold out and available lots is light green. So take a look in phase 2, there is almost nothing that you can build yourself. They've decided to take the remaining vacant lots and go ahead and spec all those homes out. Now, normally I would like to feature spec homes so that you can get a better idea of what you're actually buying compared to a model home. But in the phase of development that they were at, I just happened to catch them when there wasn't a ton left on the market right now in terms of what could actually be filmed. I will be showing you the Lavington, which is the largest 1-story floor plan, 2,600 square feet, and it's right here on this corner. So we'll show that later in the video, but there just weren't many inventory homes. All these dark blue lots are gonna have spec homes on them in the next 6 to 8 months. So just keep that in mind. If you're interested in these plans that we're looking at today, there's gonna be a lot of inventory homes coming in the future. And you can see, you've got a few exterior lots over here. You've got some preserve lots here. You've got some on the water. So there's some different things to choose from. And the available lots, I don't know if this is the end of phase 2 or if they've actually opened up some premium lots in phase 3, but these are really premium, nice lots. I'll cut in some footage of these. Check out these right here. These 5 are backing up to the woods. Those are really nice lots that are available for you. And then also take a look at these 4 right here. They are on a cul-de-sac, large lots with water view. Now you do have homes on the other side of those, but this is a great lot if you'd like to build in the future. The beige, as you can see here, there's a whole nother phase that's yet to be developed and yet to be released. Okay, so you'll be able to build those in the future, but right now there's only 9 lots that are for sale right now where you can pick and choose your floor plan and structural options and design options and all that. Please reach out to me if I can help you. I'd love to meet you, love to hear from you and help you with this purchase. All right, now I'm gonna go to Google Maps and we're gonna take a look at how this fits into Trailmark in general, a little bit bigger, and talk a little bit about the amenities and take a look at those. When you purchase a home in Trailmark, first of all, you need to know you have an HOA and a CDD fee, okay? And they give you access to the amenity center, not only in your own neighborhood right here, which, I mean, this place is absolutely amazing. I'll show you some drone footage of that. It's really beautiful. You've got everything that you could ask for there, pretty much. That, and in combination with the beer garden, two really cool options to hang out and to meet people, to spend time and to enjoy your outdoor hobbies, right? Obviously you got the pool, you've got pickleball, you've got dog parks and all that. Not only do you have access to that one, but also you're going to have access to the amenities in Trailmark as the larger neighborhood right here. Now you will have to drive outside of the neighborhood to get there. And the people in the rest of Trailmark will not have access to your amenities, but you will have access to theirs. So basically 2 for the price of 1. People like this neighborhood because maybe the younger kids, the younger people in the family want to live in Trailmark and you want to be close to them, but live in that active adult community. You've got Reverie. So it's kind of like having the best of both worlds. Being able to retire in a community that's right for you, among your peers, but also be really close to your kids and your grandkids. So I'll highlight that, and you can see really clearly here that this is the part that's hasn't been developed yet, so that would be phase 3. But this gives you a really good idea. And I mentioned the trails that go through. They're not on this, obviously, but these walking trails go all throughout the community, so you can walk from one community to the next. Now, just one other thing I want to mention to you before we get you back out there to the houses is the fact that I would like you to watch my other video, Reverie at Silverleaf, so you can kind of compare and contrast these two neighborhoods. One of the things to keep in mind is that Reverie Silverleaf, you have access to your amenities, but you do not have access to the other amenities. And that's something that also keeps the cost a little bit low. So over in Silverleaf, you have an HOA, but you do not have a CDD fee. So the fees are a good bit lighter, probably about half as much. So just keep that in mind. Different communities, they have their pros and cons. Check that out. You'll have a link at the end of the video, and let's get you back out there. This is the Edison. This model and the next plan we're looking at are both on 53-foot lots. We still only have a 2-car garage, although the haulings on a 53-foot lot sort of can have a tandem or a golf cart storage garage. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. Now, Edison was all about light, and I think that's an easy way to think about this model as well, because they have something special, that sunroom bringing in a lot of extra light. You can see we still have a patio here on the front. We've got a glass door. You gotta have a glass door on the Edison, right? Okay, let me give you a little bit better view here. This model is so beautiful, and it smells good. I mean, man, it smells good in here. Wish you could smell it. Someday you might, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at this room off front. Good size on this one, and we do have a walk-in as well. Let there be light. There we go. Okay. Double linen closet here. And this is gonna be your guest bathroom as well, right? It is a 2-2. Right. Heading out to the hall. We've got laundry. Great to have that. More light coming through, and you can see this is sizable. You got some extra space here behind this closet. I think this is the AC closet where you can put some cabinets. There's your carrier unit. Take a look at the space that we've got here in the main open floor plan. Pretty awesome. You can see that sunroom back there. We'll go check that in a second. Okay, a little bit different layout than the Cumberland in terms of kitchen is now facing the rear of the home, and you've got eyes on both your casual dining and living in the front. You can see the TV as well. Here we have a bev station. This is an upgrade, and it takes that much away from your walk-in closet in your master room. So if that's more important to you, you'll gain some more space that way if you don't upgrade that Let's go ahead and take a look at the pantry and garage entry back here. Great pantry on this one as well. Nice little drop zone. Obviously those are upgrades in there. Let's get the size on the garage. Okay, they put a sink in this one, like that. All right, let's take a look at this amazing sunroom. Now you could just have this as a study if you wanted to, but I think this is very, very cool. Now, these are upgrades. This double corner slider, that is a big upgrade. It's gonna cost you money. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 10 to 20K for both sets of sliders total. But my goodness, that is gorgeous, right? So this is very, very cool. You like to paint, you like to hang out in the sun, read, that is awesome. Little yoga room. Okay, so really beautiful model here. But again, does this layout work for you? You're gonna have the paver patio here covered. I don't think this L is possible in this one, although it is possible in some of the other ones. The L patio, you can see how it's kind of extended. They've done some really cool stuff on the outdoor section of the models. This is sort of an oblong shape to this master, but you can see there's still plenty of room between the bed and the wall. Come over to this other side so you can kind of see what it looks like when you're looking this way towards your master bathroom. We do have a tub and a shower on this one. Again, that's, you have more space in this one compared to the Cumberland, but a lot of people don't really need or like a tub in their master anyway. Okay. You got your WC. Obviously no window in this one. Now here's what I was talking about. Come on in here. You can see the dimensions on this. You'll have an even, you'll have an even bigger master bedroom if you don't want to upgrade that and have that kind of wine station, bev station out there. It probably kicks it out another 2-3 feet. All right. Let's take a look at the price on this one. Before we go look at the Hollings is really cool. It's got a multi-use room that adds some amazing flexibility to that plan. You're not gonna wanna miss that one. But this is the Edison, if you like that. Remember, Edison is all about light. That's an easy way to remember it. 2-2 plus that sunroom. Could also be a study if you want. 18-12 square feet, 1-story, 2-car. This plan before all your options and before lot premiums is $374. And the lots are ranging from 10 to 65. Now remember, that's 43, 53, and 63 foot lots in there. If you missed it, go back and take a look at the neighborhood overview where I tell you a little bit more about these lots, where they are, and what's happening in the neighborhood. Yes, we are at the Hollings. This is probably my favorite model here. I think this floor plan is so cool as it is, but it also has some amazing structural options that just make it that much cooler and that much more flexible. We are on a 53-foot lot, so you have a 2-car garage, but we could probably make this a tandem, and I'll show you what I mean once we get inside here, okay? We still have the 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, but on this one, we're adding a flex space and a multi-use space. And boy, does it have multi-uses. So we'll check that out. This is a suite, ensuite, right off the front of this house. By the way, I mean, they just killed it in these models. Gorgeous. So they've got this set up for your grandkids. It is so cool. It's a really, really beautiful home. So you have a nice bathroom in here, great walk-in closet, and you've got linens. So starting off with a banger right here, right in the front. Such a cool ensuite, really spacious hall, right? We have 10-foot ceilings with trays, making it even larger. And you're coming right in here and you're gonna have, I think it's AC closet and your half bath, okay? AC closet and your half bath, all right? Coming into the main living space, we do have a bev station here. Again, this is gonna be an upgrade. On this one, you can turn this in either a closet, like maybe a coat closet, or you can have the bev station. It doesn't take away space from anything else, just so you know. Coming into this main living space, and right here on the right, we've got our flex. This can be flex, this can be, so like as it is as a dining, it could be a study, adding doors, or you could even make this your third bedroom, all right? Very cool design choices on this one as well. Coming back into the main living space. Check out all the windows in this home. It's loaded. Kitchen is very spacious as well. So cool back there. Just wait till we go back there. In this house, it's like almost hard to know what to show you first. It is so cool. Since we're here, I'll highlight this. This extended patio is possible in this home. Normally it would be just here, pavered and covered, right? Under, off to the corner of the house. But this extension is possible where you can bring it out into this L. And this is also an upgrade, but you could have this as well, all these sliders on here. Significant cost to that, but very, very cool option that you could have. We'll do master first. I'm gonna save that. We'll do master first. Again, this is like one of these longer master bedrooms. In fact, look, you've got room to even put a little desk, or they have this as a a place to do your makeup. So different shape, but it may fit your lifestyle, right? Depending on what you want to do in your master bedroom. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your master bathroom. Beautiful, spacious area for double vanities, across from a very nice size shower. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this in a second. You'll see why. You've got your WC. Now, closet, it's kind of like a square. It's not massive, but pretty good size. Now, take a look at this. Take a look at the size that you've got in this linen closet. So you could absolutely tell them, hey, I tell you what, leave the racks out, and we'll put some space in here for my husband, right? So you have his closet and her closet. Am I right? I know there's some women out there saying, amen, JP, that's what I'm talking about. That linen closet will double as my husband's closet. Absolutely. Okay, now my favorite spot. You thought this tour was over, but no, there's so much more. So let's first take a look at the pantry here. Again, man, healthy pantries on all these models so far. Love that. Right, you're across from a chef's kitchen, a little prep area back here. Oh, what an awesome drop zone here that they've added. Really cool double doors on your laundry. It's so cool back here. And now the multi-use room. So even as it is, right, as a gym, this is great. Yoga room, Zen room, turn this into an extra study, a wine cellar, a playroom for the grandkids when they come over, whatever you want to do. Now this really opens up our opportunities when we combine it with the garage, okay? We do have a 2-car garage on here. However, here's a couple things you can know, right? We can turn this, we can add a door here so that becomes like a workshop area. So you'll have access to that space from the garage, okay? Or we can just remove that wall it up here, and you'll add more garage space. Combining that with the fact that we can extend this garage 4 extra feet, which will bring this section to 26 length, you've got that extra length. You can use that for golf cart storage. This might even work for a 3-car tandem if you wanted to do it. So how cool is that? Really great options in the Hollings floor plan. I think this is awesome. I want you to call me and buy this just so I can find out how you use that multi-use space. All right, so let's talk about this. Just an overview again on the Hollings floor plan. There is the elevation, 2.5 flex plus multi-use, 2216 square feet, obviously 1 story, 2-car. Before all your options, before your lot premiums, which range from 10 to 65, it starts at $389. Now remember, you can go back into the video to the neighborhood overview, find out where you can build, what lots are available. Go back to that. Don't want to miss that. And just to highlight those structural options, okay, here is how you would have it as a workshop, right? It would be closed off to the inside of the house, but you have that door to the garage. And here's how you would have golf cart storage. Just knock down that wall, make this solid, and you've got that extra space. Bump this out 4 more feet, and you can see you could probably fit 2 full-length cars in there, right? You're gonna have 31 feet, 32 feet, something like that. So that'd be pretty cool. The Iverson, we are now on the largest lot size, that's 63 feet. And this would be normally standard as a 3-car garage. So in the front here, you can see that they have the flex room, replacing that right now, but this comes standard as a 3-car. This is our first one where we have that standard. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Before we look at the Lavington, which is our only quick move-in home, and that's 2,600 square feet. This is 2,400 square feet. And again, we have this set up as a flex right off the front, kind of as a traditional office space, but that would be your third car garage. And there's some really cool structural options on this one as well, and I'll highlight those as we go. Now, when you make that a flex space instead of a 3-car garage, this bedroom back here becomes an ensuite, and it's gonna look familiar if you've been following the video chronologically. It's gonna look very familiar to our last model. It's basically the same sort of ensuite that we have with this nice size walk-in closet and an additional linen or coat closet there, okay? Standard, this is just gonna be a bedroom, and you'll have a full bath that you would share with your guests. When you add that flex room, when you add this as an ensuite, you also gain this half bath, okay? So let's go ahead and highlight that, kind of dark in there, but good size on that one. We've got 2 coat closets. I mean, this is a large floor plan, but that's pretty cool as well. Okay, we've got another bev station. If you did not want a bev station here, you could turn that into a closet, and I'm sure that's a little bit more affordable as well. Really massive space on this open floor plan. You can see that they won the 2025 Parade of Homes Best Feature. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous model, by the way, so you can tell why they won. They did a really good job. So we have a stacked floor plan, but my goodness, is it wide, so much space through here. Now, couple things to highlight. I'm gonna highlight this right off the front of the bat. This is a double masters, okay? So every home, every room in here right now is an ensuite as they have this home set up, okay? So let's go ahead and look at, go to your secondary master first. Very cool is that you can enter and exit to the patio from this master bedroom. Very, very spacious. Just as big as any master in any house, okay? And you've got a really nice size bathroom. I mean, it looks like a standard master, except for, right, they only have a single vanity on here, okay? All right, let's take a look at the closet size. Do I have an automatic light? Yes, I do, okay? They've got this one set up for nice accessibility there. No ledge or anything you have to jump over, and I'm guessing a little linen closet there as well, right? They don't have it set up yet, but that is space for a linen closet. So what great versatility here. This would be your standard patio off the back corner of the house. On this one as well, you can do the L patio like this one has, okay? With the corner sliders as well, you can do that. Or you can extend the whole house an extra, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet, not the whole house, I'm sorry. This side and the living room can bump out an extra 4 to 5 feet if you'd rather do that instead of extending the lanai. So really cool structural options on this floor plan as well. I'm gonna go straight across. I'm gonna show you the other master, a little bit bigger, okay? Look what they did out there. That's really cool. Pergola, outdoor fireplace. That's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. All right, plenty of room in here. We do have a sink, double vanities, and you've got shower and bath on this one. All right. Even bigger closet. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, right? Let's just see what's kind of possible here when you do, these upgraded, customized built-ins in your closet. Make use of that space. And then you've got your WC. No window in this, but nice space on that area. So that's double master, okay? Everything, 3 en-suites as they have this one currently set up, not as it would come standard, right? Just want to kind of highlight that. There's your pantry. What a gorgeous kitchen on this. I love the blue and gold combinations, real pretty. Okay, here's your pantry. All right, they've added a drop zone, AC, closet, laundry with a window, and plenty of room for cabinets in this laundry room as well. Obviously that would be an upgrade. And let's take a look at this. Remember, currently a 2-car garage, okay? Currently a 2-car, but your 3rd car would be a single right over there in lieu of that flex space. And that changes a lot in the floor plan, okay? You lose the ensuite up front, you lose the powder room, and that bathroom, full bath, then becomes your guest bathroom in this house. A lot of cool options here in this one. And a lot of space. Not as much space as the Lavington, which we're gonna look at as our final home. The Iverson floor plan, there it is. And I misspoke earlier, so this one's confusing me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But here it is, standard with a 3-car. Standard, you would have a 3-car and you would not have a flex. So it would be 2.5. So you would have a powder room. Almost 2,400 square feet, 1-story, 3-car standard, okay? This plan, before all your options, design options and lot premiums, which are 10 to 65K, starts at $439. If you want to know more about the lots, scroll back into the video. I did an overview of the neighborhood. Okay, let's try to unconfuse ourselves here. The Iverson structural options, okay, we have ensuite plus the flex plus the half bath, okay? This is how this current model is set up. So there you've got the ensuite in the front with that nice walk-in closet. You've got the flex room, very traditional style off the front of the house, and you have your 2-car garage, okay? That is an upgrade. We can also do the ensuite and the flex and the golf cart, okay? You also have the half bath, but if you just wanna have 2-car and you don't need a full car, you can have this space be for a golf cart as well. So very cool options in the Iverson. The Lavington, first of all, I wanna let you know that this is on a 63-foot lot, okay? That is the larger lots available here. And this is the largest single family floor plan that's available. That might have something to do with the fact that they're having a little bit of a challenge selling this, right? This is an active adult community where most people are looking to downsize. So a home with 2,600 square feet may not be ideal. You can see that it's the home of the week. They've had some open houses here. You can see open house sign. So they're really doing some stuff to promote this one. My point is there might be a little bit more leverage in the price on top of an already amazing price reduction. So this is a very nice corner lot, and we'll look at the price in just a second. You can see water heater on the outside, natural gas community, as we've talked about. There are gonna be a lot of new construction here, but as we look around at the rest of the street, you'll see that this is pretty nice and established. So this is a real plus of this house. Okay, this is a cul-de-sac street again, so you're not gonna have as much traffic here. And all these houses are already built and sold, it looks like. Just this one on the corner they're trying to sell. So let's go ahead and check it out. Obviously, it's got really nice landscaping. You got 3 palm trees right out here in the front. And I really like this elevation. There are 3 elevations to choose from, and we will talk about some structural, very cool structural options that you could do if you did want to build this one in coming phase 3. Okay, switch this. The thing that you want to highlight on this house is how spacious it is. So even in the entryway, this hallway is very wide. You've got 10-foot ceilings, you've got tray in the entry and in the living room, which just makes this home feel even more spacious. We've got very large bedrooms up front here. We've got a 2-1, very, very large rooms, okay? Again, this might be one of the challenges to selling this floor plan in a community where people are looking to downsize. Look at the size of the walk-in closet on this. Isn't that crazy? And this other room is very similar. I'll put the dimensions in there so you can check it out. Another nice thing is that we've got this luxury vinyl plank all throughout. Okay, not dealing with any carpet in this one. And again, nice size closet, not quite as big as that other one. Now, we can reduce the size of these and do some interesting things here. So I'll show you that when we talk about the price. Okay, the finishes in here, got kind of this speckled quartz, white quartz, and you got this burlap cabinet. And I believe that's the same that we got going on in the kitchen. Wait till you see the kitchen. So much room for storage in the kitchen. I mean, the cabinets, it's kind of nuts. If you buy this house, it's because you probably have a ton of stuff to store in the kitchen, and you're probably a great cook. So hopefully you'll invite me over and make me an awesome meal. Take a look at this open area, right? Again, just massive. This is an upgrade here. It could just be a flat wall if you wanted to build that in the future. But let me go ahead and pull you out this way so you can see the amount of cabinets that we have going on in this house. It is insane. Heading back there towards the garage, you can see you've got the chef's kitchen or the butler kitchen, prep kitchen, whatever you want to call it. Massive island up here. All those cabinets. You got the casual dining off to the left. You do have a glass door that will get you out onto your patio as well. Let me go ahead and start to turn you around this way. And you can see how spacious that is. Put a gorgeous full wall built in for your TV, center that in there. The little things, you know, are nice to point out. You got a floor outlet on this one. Got an outlet there. You could turn that into a little desk area, you know, do some work there, and lots of space in between this island. Okay, so you have the gourmet kitchen option. You got the stacked microwave and oven. Range is vented out. You've got a 4-burner gas grill here. It's Whirlpool. Let's just take a look at the island as well. I believe that everything will be soft close here. Yeah. Okay, soft close. Go ahead and take a look at the no refrigerator on this one. Bring your own fridge. Great pantry on this. Okay, fitting for this size of the house. You could put a drop zone right here underneath the window, little drop zone as you come in from that 2-car garage. I'll show you that so you can see the dimensions. Nice size laundry room. I like that at least we have a window across, bringing some light in, you know, keep this door open. And we've got a storage closet in here as well. And you've got your AC. You're looking at a Lennox there, okay? Bring your own washer and dryer. Take a quick peek at the garage. Again, corner lot, okay? So that's no neighbor right there. It's kind of nice. And you got your 2-car garage. Now, I'll give you a little sneak peek. This can become a three-car garage option. We'll look at that in a second. You got a spot for your water softener, and it's kind of cool. You have a little bit of a ledge, so you could store some stuff back there, which is pretty cool. Again, it's the small things you want to highlight. Sometimes it's the small things that really sell a home and set it apart. Okay, let's take a look over here. We got a half bath, right? So this is 3, 2.5, 2,600 square feet. So this is for your guests. The bedrooms up front aren't gonna have to share that bathroom with anybody, right? And This flex room, it could be a study, which we've got it set up right now, and it could also be a bedroom because we have a closet. Not on this particular one because we've already got the glass doors. This is set up to be a study, but that's pretty cool. Even on a study, it's nice to have a little closet, right? Add a little bit of flexibility to that. Shoot, when the grandkids come over, if somebody needs to stay, put a little, you know, some drapes on that so people can't see in. They got privacy, and you can turn this into a bedroom. We can have a Murphy bed, good bit of flexibility there. All right, let's check out the master. Just highlight the patio real quick. Nice size yard on this one. All the way out there, you can see where the natural line is. Now you are backing up to another house, of course, okay? Don't want to, you know, I'm not trying to hide that. All right. Great size on this master bedroom. Large windows. Let's check out the bathroom before we go take a look at the price. Okay. Great to have a window in your WC area. That's really nice. Opposite, a linen closet. So you can just see you got storage for days in this house. My goodness. Forget about downsizing, right? You don't have to downsize in this one. Really nice shower with the seat. Double niches there. Another window. Lots of space on that. Check that out, right? So much room in here. And again, like the theme of this house, spacious, another very spacious walk-in closet here. All right. What do you think this one's costing? Let's go take a look at the price. Right now on this Lavington, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, plus a study, 2620 square feet. There it is. It is beautiful. It's on a corner lot. Take a look at it online if you'd like to. 1798 Rustic Mill Drive. Quick move in, right? Obviously this one's ready to go. Quick move in means can close in 90 days or less. Obviously it's one story, the largest one story that we have here on a 63-foot lot, largest lot we have here. It is a 2-car. Guys, almost $100K reduction, $98,000 reduction, down from $627 to $529. And I want to highlight one thing. I did a little extra research for you. In the spring, we had one sell for $635. Okay, just so you can see that price at $529, it is a good price compared to past sales. Okay, that's another thing I can always do to help you. Good reason to work with a realtor is I can look at the past sales and you can be 100% sure you're getting good information. Let's look at the structural options in case you don't like this one and you want to build this in phase 3. First of all, before structural options, design options, and lot premiums, this is going to start at $459. Now, this is what I was talking about. I wanted to highlight in those 2 huge bedrooms. We can cut down those bedrooms a little bit in size and add a 3rd-car garage over there. So it's going to be split. All right, this one's going to be facing the side road over there like that. So there's one option. Add that 3rd car and you get smaller bedrooms. You're not going to have the walk-in closet there. Or some people really need a multi-generational living situation. Here you can turn this into an entire suite. The bedroom, the bathroom, so it's an ensuite. Then you've got the living room and you've got a kitchen, right? For the person who needs to have that garage. So much flexibility there. Very cool. If you're interested in this home, please give me a call. We'll try to get you an even better price than that right there. Hey, if you like this type of community, be sure to compare and contrast this with Reverie at Silverleaf. You can check out the models in this video here, or you can check out inventory homes in this video here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Give me a call if I can help you. My name is JP. Until next time, people before property.